everybody, and welcome back to Tuesday Modern. Boom.
After the banning.
After the banning, yes. So this
un-banning, rather.
Yes. So this is the Jace versus Bloodbraid matchup that you were all waiting for. Last week, you guys kind of voted, not really voted, but like commented your suggestions of decks. I saw a lot of Braid, saw a lot of Temur Bloodbraid. I saw some weird ones that we might consider in the future that seem a little more casually oriented, like Bloodbraid Elves, like an elf deck that has Bloodbraid.
That could be interesting.
That'd be kind of interesting. And somebody in there was like, play, I think it was like Death and Taxes versus Mono Black. And I'm like, neither. I think you missed the point.
I don't think I can jam Bloodbraid and Mono Black.
Maybe Jace, yeah. But anyway, a lot of people wanted just the blue-white control, so what I ended up doing was, I ended up playing a blue-white Miracles list that has some elements of control, like it's running cryptic commands and mana leaks and stuff, but it's mostly more of a Miracles-based list, because I thought that was one of the most interesting
very good
ones.
Control list.
True. But I thought that would be more of an interesting one, other than just taking a deck and shoving 4 Jaces into it. Like, just
get in there
randomly. Just So this one actually, like, kind of revolves around Jace. Like, Jace is a really pivotal part of this deck.
The brainstorm being very important.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that's what I'm playing.
As for me, we had a lot of comments for the Temur Bloodbraid, so Temur Bloodbraid.
Yeah, also with Jace.
Also with Jace.
So this seems a little unfair because it's a Jace deck versus a Jace plus Bloodbraid elf deck.
But I mean, when you're playing blue, you kind of have to... It's only 2 copies, so it's not as pivotal. And of course, Savage Knuckleblade, because we had a few comments that wanted to see that with Bloodbraid.
Some Savage Knucks to get in there. Yeah, that'll be fun. So, yeah, that's what this is. And to decide who goes first, your deck has Tarmogoyfs in it. So let's roll this Tarmogoyf dice that I made for that, and we'll be very careful to not smudge all the writing off, so I'll just throw it from a distance. Ooh, 7 over 8.
You kind of broke the 6 versus 7.
Yes. 3 over 4. That's a reasonably sized Goyf for 2 mana, to be fair. Yeah, so I'll be going first, and we will see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Show my hand. This is what we got. No, I'm not playing red, but Jace likes fetch lands, so that's why those are in the deck. That's what I have. Go ahead.
And we've got... those.
Whoop. Alright. So I'm going to kick us off with just the basic island. Pass the turn.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Draw for turn. I'm going to start with a Raging Ravine tapped.
Sure.
Sure go.
Well, it was a little more exciting, because I do have an opt at the end of your turn. Please don't be a miracle spell. Good. I'll keep that on top and draw it. Untap. Draw a card. I shouldn't have said anything. I really shouldn't have. Here's a Scalding Tarn. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Ah, that's a good one, too. Too bad.
Island. And a Goyf.
I'm gonna crack this in response. Going to 19. And yeah, I think it's worth it. That untapped, going to 17.
I'm going to assume this is mana leak.
It is. Oh, since we are playing Miracles, would you care to cut?
Why not?
Just in case I'm using some trickery, which I'm not. Or else I definitely wouldn't have drawn a Miracle spell last turn. But yeah, mana leak.
Wah wah.
Goyf can get really big and get Compressor Jace pretty well.
Enter go.
Draw a card. At least that wasn't another Miracle. Let's go for Serum Visions. Ugh. Don't want either of those. I don't know if you can hear that, but our bathroom's apparently having some sort of weird pipe problem. My God. I haven't heard sounds that bad coming out of the bathroom since last time I was at Chili's. I don't want either of these cards. I might want this, well... it's really tough. I'm thinking that I'm going to bottom both of them. Because I'm going to play this as my land for a turn, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And a tireless tracker.
Okay. Too bad you had to play your land already.
Yeah. It's your go.
I'm going to path that in a turn. It does kind of accelerate you a little, but I'm okay with that. I'm also going to crack the Scalding Tarn, going to 16.
Find a mountain.
And that
good old basic party.
Yeah. That one will grab just this Hallowed Fountain. I wish I had a full set of these. That'd be amazing.
And a little expensive.
Yeah. Oh, not so much anymore, I bet.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure on the prices. I haven't paid attention to them.
If I were to guess, 60 to 70.
I know the fetch lands are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just because they're played in every format.
All of them are. Yeah. This has been reprinted so many times that...
Well, I mean, like the special case, but it's only a modern card.
Yeah.
Whereas the fetch lands have people who want to play Legacy and Vintage.
That is true. Draw a card. Is that better than what I was going to do? Probably not. You know what? Actually, it might be. Feel the room. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I really hope that that picks up on Mike, because why? Why?
Stomping Ground tapped.
I wish we still had a plumber next door to the office. Scooze. I'm going to Cryptic that. And I'm going to... God, I know right now that if I counter draw, I'm going to get a Miracle on top. But, I mean, what else am I going to do? So, that's what I'm going to do. Counter draw. Because I like my graveyard.
And the Goyf then.
Sure. Instant land sorcery for me.
And creature. So
4?
He's a 4/5. Enter go.
Tap. Draw a card. That'd be better. Probably. Okay. Untapped Hallowed Fountain. Going to 14. I'm going to path that. And then we're going to Jace and go up. So, when you're done shuffling, take a look at the top. Target you, of course. Not me.
There you go.
So, yeah, you can have that. Go ahead.
It's going to be a land.
It is.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I mean, it's a fetch land, so at least I can't Jace lock you if you keep it up, but you can also beat Jace down for 4.
All basic party to activate Raging Ravine and swing for 4.
Jace goes to 1.
And
ult to finish it.
Here's a Noble Hierarch.
Why didn't you play that first? Yeah, let's say you did.
Yeah. That would have been...
Yeah.
Don't know what I was doing there.
No problem.
Enter go.
I'd rather have this be interesting than you lose on a technicality like that. So we will draw a card. That is so distracting. I really hope you can hear this.
I don't know why it's so bad today.
It's really bad today. It must be something to do with the cold weather. Because it's only really bad in winter when it's cold. Let's go for a search.
Yeah, I don't know. They recently upgraded the building, so I don't know if when they were doing the new roof, if they didn't insulate something properly or something messed. I don't know.
Yeah, so search. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I mean, yeah, we have nothing better going on. All basics.
Yep.
For Savage Knuckleblade.
Ooh, Savage Knux. It's pretty good.
And pay red to give him haste.
Okay.
5.
Yep, go 9.
And before... Oh, no, I'd have to get a tap. Well... I haven't cracked a fetch land this game.
Nope. Haven't really had to.
Cracked that going to 19.
Yeah, I guess you could pump it once.
2 find.
I mean, you could have even pumped it with just this mana.
Oh, yeah, I can. So, I guess we'll just find one tapped.
So this is going to be 6 total?
Yes.
8.
Or 5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it gets +2, +2. So I'll go 7. Good.
Enter go.
End of turn, we will Field a Ruin, Raging Ravine.
Yeah.
So, maybe...
And,
well, I mean, to be fair...
We're not going to find a basic there.
Oh, hello. I am.
I have 4 basics already.
Get an island, I think. Yeah, get an island.
I think I started with 1 basic in my hand and drew another one immediately, and then you pathed.
Yeah. Not that it overly matters anymore, because I do have this. So we'll untap. Search for Azcanta. We'll look at our top card, and we will definitely let that go into the graveyard. It's a foil telling time. So we have more than 7. So we flip this into Azcanta, the Sunken Ruin, aka Fact or Fiction land. Kind of. Almost. And then we draw for turn. Now what, though?
It's 4 mana.
Do I even care to do that? Not really.
It's not really fact or fiction. It's like impulse.
Is it? Oh,
well,
yeah,
or,
I guess that's true.
The weird arcane spell, because it has to be a non-creature.
Yes. Yes, it is closer to that than what I was saying. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. These are just not the draws I want in a Bloodbraid deck. I want a Bloodbraid.
Yeah, that would be good.
Here's a Noble Hierarch.
Sure.
And a Misty Rainforest.
Yep.
And we will attack for 6.
Snappy. And that thing I think is powerful enough that it warrants me just halving it. So I'm going to do
so
that.
giving Path Flashback.
Yep.
I shall respond.
And then cast it.
By using his second ability to return him to the owner's hand.
Sure. Fine with me.
Misty Rainforest, crack that, going to 16.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 18. And then going to 16 when we find a land. Pretty sure I have Steam Vents in here. Yeah.
Reasonable.
And 3 mana for Savage Knuckleblade.
Yep.
Durgo.
Zap. Draw a card. Wow. Jeez. All right. Let's go for Serum Visions. Yeah. Yeah. Bottom. Just do this too. Seems so bad. But I think we have to try and find something, so I'm gonna opt main phase. Bottom. Draw. Here's a Flooded Strand. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I just want a Bloodbraid. Attack for 6.
Block.
Yeah.
I think. Well, actually, before blocks, because I'm going to do this anyway, I think I might as well do it first in case I get something. So we'll activate this. So we look at our top 4, reveal a non-creature, non-lane, put it into our hand, the rest on the bottom. Yeah, that'd be better, I think. Well, maybe not. I think we'll take Temporal Mastery.
Ooh.
Put these on the bottom. And then we'll chump block.
Yeah.
Doesn't a trample or anything, right? I know it can get a million different things, but...
No, he can pump himself, he can bounce himself, he can give himself haste.
Yeah.
We'll play Misty Rainforest and Turgo.
Don't want to crack that, I don't think. Draw. So do we do this first? Stupid toilet is so distracting. Let's see. Yes, I believe that's what we want to do. So crack this, go on 6. We'll get basic planes. Play Irrigated Farmland, tapped as our land for turn. And then we will Temporal Mastery.
Yep.
For 7. Untap. Draw a card. So this turn, what do we do? I think we go for... That'd be those. That would be these. Just not doing great with the mana here. Here's a plains. think I gotta do this one. As much as it pains me. I think I don't really have a choice. Because you have so much mana up. Entreat for 3 angels. The boring old-fashioned way.
The boring old-fashioned way. Yep.
Go ahead.
End of your turn. Crack that. Going to 15.
Probably could have played this way better. Yeah, I'm just thinking over all my decisions in the last 12 turns.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been over here basically drawing lands.
That guy's pretty hard to deal with, to be fair.
Yeah, he was at least a nice draw, but I don't have a hell of a lot of other stuff going on. And I should have a second breeding pool in here. But where is it hiding? You didn't destroy one. No. There it is.
So you can pump that 3 times, which puts it to a lot more.
I can only pump it once.
Oh, you can only do that one once per turn?
Yeah. Activate this ability only once each turn.
Well, trades with 2 angels, I guess, if that's the case.
Untap.
That's assuming you don't blow me up with something.
Draw for turn. A card that says...
At this point,
I shouldn't have cracked that fetch land, but I guess I wouldn't have drawn it if I didn't crack the fetch land, so... Okay. 6.
I don't think you have pump spells. I mean, that can pump itself, but I don't think you have other ones, so we're gonna double block it.
Yeah, it trades.
Sure. Are you pumping twice to trade?
Oh yeah, I guess
because you'd have to do that. Or pump once.
Pump once.
Yeah.
+2/+2.
8 for 8.
And we shall go for Goyf.
Okay.
I got creature and land over here.
Instant, sorcery, planeswalker. Yeah.
So 5/6.
5/6. Big Goyf.
Enter go.
Tap. Draw a card. We will activate Azcanta. Top 4. Ugh. Those aren't great. What can I grab with this?
Non-creature.
Non-creature, non-land. So we'll grab an opt, because that's really one of the best choices, honestly.
No path, obviously.
And we will cast that opt right now, because I want to see if I can get a Jace. In this Jace deck. There's a Jace. So we will do we want to do that? Yeah. Jace, bounce Goyf.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't really want to attack because then he dies to a noble hierarch.
No.
It's not a great ending for one of the mightiest planeswalkers. Draw for turn. Finally!
Bloodbraid Elf.
And we shall do all basics Bloodbraid.
Sure.
Getting
Serum Visions.
A Serum Vision. Sure, we'll cast that.
Not the most exciting first modern cascade in a long time, but...
No. Either of these would have been better.
There seems to be a lot of that going around this game. There's so many times where I'm like, I have exactly not enough mana by 1 to do all this cool stuff in 1 turn.
We're going to put this one on top, this one on the bottom. attack Jace for 5. Let's trade with the angel.
Yep. Jace is a little more important to me.
A tireless tracker.
Sure.
And a scalding tarn.
Yep.
To get a clue. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. It's reasonable, I suppose. Again, just a little bit of mana short of doing all the stuff I want to do, but that's alright. Jace will go... What will Jace do? He will go up to 4 to look at your top card.
I shall, in response.
Sure.
Crack my clue.
Okay.
Because I do know what that card is and I want it.
Okay.
And then that resolves.
I don't think I can in good conscience let you have that, so bottom. Yeah. And then here's a cheeky little Terminus.
Yeah. On the bottom.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh wow, that's really not what we want to see.
Theme of today's episode.
Suspend Ancestral.
Ooh, yeah, a little late in the game for that.
Yeah, the only time I'd want to see that is off of Bloodbraid at this point. Three mana for Sword of Light and Shadow.
Okay.
2 mana for Goyf.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 mana to equip to Goyf.
Path and response.
Enter go.
End of turn, telling time. Top 3. Hopefully find something. I guess that qualifies. So, hand, bottom, top. And we'll untap. Cast the Temporal Mastery for its miracle cost. It's got an extra turn coming still. Jace will go up to 6. You can have that.
Yay.
Yeah, it's not exciting. And I'll pass turn.
Okay. You cast
Master. Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do this first then. You're right, I did. Wow. Top 4. I don't care a lot about any of these, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, I guess we'll take a path. Put those on the bottom. Alright, untap. Draw a card. Go up to 8.
Still want to leave that on top?
Yes. I sure do. Because then we can go for Snapcaster Mage. And we will cast Entreat the Angels for 2 angels.
Jace, Angels.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn, correct Scalding Tarn, go to 14. So that was a very exciting top card. What was the card you bottomed? A Lightning Bolt, and you put it backwards.
Did I? Oops.
Just failed to find with Scalding Tarn. I got all my fetchable lands out.
Wow. You're pretty much just down to having Bloodbraid on top.
Cut it. Untap. Upkeep. Come on, baby. We need it. I don't think that's good enough.
You do that too?
Yeah. Well, it's down at 3 now. So, we can't all basic this card. Here's a Kitchen Finks.
Yep.
Gaining me 2 life, going to 16. And then we shall equip the Sword of Light and Shadow on him.
Sure.
Enter go. It'd be very nice if, you know, he had reach.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Draw a card.
Or if it was the other sword, so at least Jace couldn't bounce him.
We'll ask Kanta. Wow, that's a miss. All creatures and lands. Go up with Jace. Take a look. Honestly, yeah, you can have that. Damn it. There's a Flood Strand in my land for turn. Attack for 8 in the air.
Go to 8.
Pass turn.
Draw for turn. I guess untap.
Okay.
Upkeep. Draw for turn. I don't know why you let me keep this sword.
Yep.
Equip sword, Kitchen Finks.
Before combat, tap your team, and draw a card.
That's why.
Yeah. Didn't really matter.
Enter go. But I can. I'm unblockable.
That goes
yes. I've already got protection from the path. I know you have. But yes, Cryptic Command is the card. I guess honestly, Terminus would have been fine too because Jace would just go off at that point.
True. Yeah. Untap. No colonnades in this many cards. Draw a card. I mean, here's one.
I mean, yeah, and I only had my 1 Raging Ravine. Despite drawing basically all of my fetchable lands.
Let's just look for something cool. Alright, another search for Azcanta it is.
Just don't flip it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't actually flip unless you tell it to, but
yeah, I think it's a May trigger, so you can't have the land and the spell.
I believe you can have that. Yeah, unfortunately I can't let you attack me with that because I'll just die, so I do have to kill you with angels.
Yeah, dead. Woo. What'd you let me have? Very, very nice.
Very good card. Alright, so that was game 1. A very long game 1. And a very weird game 1.
Yeah, you know, the Bloodbraid deck would have liked Bloodbraids and not all of the lands.
At least the Jace deck saw 2 Jaces. I kind of threw one away, but that's alright. So, that was this, and we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for me, that's what I have going on. Not super exciting, but we'll see how it goes. Lead us off.
Botanical Sanctum.
Yep.
And a Noble Hierarch.
Okay.
Turgo.
Bruh. Serum Visions.
Miracle right on top.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a great one, but I think that's bottom, that's top. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Serum Visions.
Yep.
On top, how they were.
Okay.
Stomping Ground tapped.
Okay.
And we're going to suspend an Ancestral Vision.
Sounds good.
Turgo.
Draw a card. It's almost like I knew that was there. Crazy, right? Here's a Plains. Here's a Search for Azcanta. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
Don't know if it was better to leave this, but who knows?
Draw for turn. Oh, I just realized it wasn't going to work because I only have fetch lands. So I guess I'm not getting that Tarmogoyf. Shall find... I think just a basic island.
Alright.
And here comes
da, 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 da.
The Bloodbraid Elf.
You got it.
Cascading into
Serum Visions. Alright.
Like the first game. Draw. That's fine. Draw. And scry. Ha. Do we want that? I think we do. So one on top, one on the bottom.
Okay.
4.
16.
Enter go.
Search. We'll take a look at that. I don't need opt. So we'll put that down. Draw. Okay. I'm pretty sure I said we didn't need that, but that's okay. Here's an island.
Pretty basic over there.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Go to combat.
Yep.
4.
I'm going to cast an opt. 4 damage. So look at the top. Put that on the bottom. Draw a card. Boo. Take it. 12.
Wooded Foothills.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your go.
I go. Alright. Search. Yeah, the other search can go in the graveyard. Draw.
I mean, if you flip the 1, then you can keep 1 enchantment, 1
True.
land. But it's probably not worth it.
I'm a ways off to...
Yeah, you kind of want to just go for the search.
Scalding Tarn.
Finally get a land that can help you with that.
Mm-hmm. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm going to cast Vendilion Click.
I'm going to mana leak that.
Vendilion Click down. And we crack our land. Yeah, we're going to crack it. 18. To find the Steam Vents.
Okay. So I can flip this next turn. So that's something.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Not really what we wanted. Botanical Sanctum tapped.
Yep.
That one is definitely not on time. And we're going to cast a Savage Knuckleblade.
Crack this. Go to 11. Got not a plains, because it's the one I can't get. Got an island. Well, I do have Entreat the Angels, I guess. But I'm also pretty low life total island. And we will mana leak it.
Double mana leaks, jeez.
Double mana leaks. I'm kind of surprised they both did something.
4.
Honest. Take it. I mean, that just might be enough. 7.
Enter go.
I'm a bolt and a Bloodbraid hit away from death.
I can only hope that you don't have something for this Ancestral But if you've blown... Well, no, you kind of needed it on both of those creatures, so...
I mean, Cryptic.
Yeah, there could be a Cryptic.
A thing, but there's not much you can do with a Cryptic anyway.
No.
So, search. We'll take a look.
Yeah, Mana Leak I could at least pay for. It's a card you really want, but you also want to flip.
I'll take it. Here's Sculling time. Go ahead.
Untap.
Ridiculous.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw 3.
Counter tap team.
You don't want to return this to my hand instead? Yeah, I can't do anything with her mana. So sad.
It's funny we were just talking about that.
I figured you had it if you were...
I didn't. It was on top.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's why I didn't,
like,
that's why I didn't flip this. Because I'm like, well, I don't want to put that in my graveyard.
Well, it's your go.
Crack this. Go to 6. Get to 2 bolts.
I shall respond to that.
You got 2 bolts?
By lightning bolting you.
Yeah.
And lightning bolting you. I drew lightning bolt for the turn, so hey, that worked.
I even had really good stabilization, but I mean, sometimes you just get bolted twice.
I drew bolt for the turn, and it was enough. I'm just like, well, he just has to crack his fetch line, then I win.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Show my hands. That's what I've got. Go ahead.
We've got those. Whoop.
Alright. I'm going to play a Celestial Colonnade, which is, of course, the fiber version of Gatorade. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Well, that just made this hand better. Here's Botanical Sanctum.
Ooh. Yep.
And suspend that.
I got the boring old one. I mean, it's Japanese, so...
It's Japanese.
Something.
Turgo. You were the one that only bought 3 copies of the new one.
Well, we had 4 of this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think we're going to have a mirror that each player wants 4 copies of this card.
But... And then they unbanned Bloodbraid Elf.
Of course.
Suddenly, maybe you would want 4.
So let's go searching. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Okay, I didn't need that one.
Always good to hear.
Forest. And here is the most exciting Tarmogoyf you've ever seen.
Did I even make a 0-1 on the Goyf dice?
I don't think so. Oh, you did.
It's 8-sided. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sounds good.
Here go.
Getting in there for 0. I'm tempted to not use search, just to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that and draw it, and it's a Terminus. Why not?
Goodbye, greatest Goyf ever.
Here's a Flood to Strand, pass turn. I mean, to be fair, it would get bigger later.
Yes, he would have been a 1-2, I think, just before he gets put on the bottom.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm not sure. Because I know Lightning Bolt doesn't work if it's the instant. But I think that's because damage is checked after the spell is resolved in the graveyard. But I think he's on the bottom before he sees.
Not that it really makes any difference.
No. Go to 2.
Yep.
And draw for turn.
That was like the first good draw I've seen with this stupid deck.
Misty Rainforest.
Yep.
Crack that, going to 19. Going to find...
Since you're doing that, I'm going to do that too.
Steam Vents untapped.
Get a Hallowed Fountain untapped.
17.
Actually, no, I won't. Yeah, I will. Hallowed Fountain untapped.
And then we're going to Suspended Ancestral.
Sure.
And play a more exciting Goyf.
Yeah.
It could be a 2-3.
You got it, Goyf.
Look at him go.
Might as well make it a 3-4, because I'm going to telling time.
Haha.
Top 3. Top hand, top bottom. Then we'll untap. That will trigger, but I'm not going to use it because it's Temporal Mastery that I left on top. So we're going to cast that.
Yeah, I think you'd much rather do that.
Take an extra turn. Yeah, unfortunately though, kind of
Don't even have the land to play.
I don't have a land to really abuse that overly, but that's okay.
Yeah, you don't even get like the search grow.
I think I do. I think I do this while I have the mana, so I'll path that now. I hate giving you an untapped land, but if I find a land up here, I can actually do stuff this turn, so that seems like a higher upside. So on my next turn, we'll search. I guess...
Yeah, I want that one.
I guess leave that on top because I kind of need it. So do that. With Scalding Tarn. And pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Come on, baby. Draw for turn. Wow, it really wants me to have those. Raging Ravine tapped.
Yep.
Are we staring down a Cryptic? I feel like we're staring down a Cryptic.
Bloodbraid's pretty good against Cryptic.
Let's check.
That's the case.
No, it's a Jace. It's your pilot card.
Yeah. We'll get an island from that. Counter's one of the modes, probably counter draw. There's not really much else to do with it.
No.
I guess I could bounce your Raging Ravine, but that doesn't seem great. So we'll draw. You good?
Yeah.
Search. This'll flip it? Sure.
Or Colonnade. So shiny.
Yeah. So we'll get Azcanta, and we'll draw for turn. Here's a Scalding Tarn, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw 3. You got another Cryptic?
Crack that, going to 15. Island, yeah. And yes, we will snap Cryptic. Counter draw. Or do I bounce the Ravine, actually? That might be actually interesting. I don't know. 15? Nah, I think it's still draw. Yeah. Continue.
And draw for turn. Goif.
Yep.
So I got land, sorcery, planeswalker.
I have instant to add to that.
4/5. And here's another Raging Ravine.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Temporal Mastery. Sweet. Then, I guess this turn will consist of Scalding Tarn and we'll search as Kanta. So I got one of these in my hand.
Non-creature, non-land.
Non-creature, non-land. I have an extra turn coming after this. I think we'll take Path to Exile. Put these on the bottom.
Or Goif.
I mean, you still got Raging Ravines and stuff. So, also crack this. 14. Because those cards were fine, they were on the bottom. I wouldn't mind seeing them again. Oops. Right. Untap for my extra turn. I probably missed a lot of times giving you the cut, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. We don't usually do that anyway.
No.
Draw. Good.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Now you have Path. Activate a Raging Ravine.
Sure.
Go to combat.
Sure.
Swing. For 8.
Okay. Raging Ravine would be a 4/4.
Yes. If you'd like, you can trade 2 Snapcasters for it.
Snap.
Oh.
Path the
Flashback.
Goif. Double block the Ravine.
So he does. Yeah.
Okay.
Ravine down.
Snappy's down.
Scalding Tarn. Crack that going to 16.
Sure.
Going to find a Stomping Ground. Untapped. 14.
Okay.
And here is Scavenge Goose.
Okay.
Jurgo.
You knew I had it. Path.
Yeah.
Draw. Yeah. All right. So I can't really Use that effectively. So then I think what we'll do, bash for 4.
10.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw 3.
Yep.
And draw for turn. You know, for a Bloodbraid deck.
Still no Bloodbraids?
I don't see any Bloodbraids.
Especially for a Bloodbraid deck that's running the full complement. I haven't seen Jace this game either, though.
Scoos.
Do I care about stuff in my graveyard? Not overly. Yep.
Well, we're going to start by just eating that path now.
Eaten.
And breeding pool tapped.
Sure.
And it is your go.
Tap. Draw a card. Telling time. Top 3. Ugh. I mean, I guess. Right? I guess. God, these all suck so much.
Damn it, do I have to put one of these back on top?
I guess hand, top, bottom. And then Field of Ruin as my land for the turn.
Path Scoos. Oh.
Bash for 4.
I shall eat a Snapcaster in response.
Sure.
Eat the other Snapcaster as well.
Sure.
So I get 2 counters and gain 2 life, going to 12.
Yep.
And I take 4, go to 8.
I'm actually going to... I think it probably doesn't make a huge bit of difference, but... +1/+1 counter on it, and you gain 1 life. Do you gain the life even if
Yes.
that fizzles? Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. Yeah,
Yes.
so 4.
4. 8.
And then I will path that. After combat.
Yes,
using mana.
I knew you had that path. Because...
Did I play the wrong one?
You played the wrong one. That was the one that you found,
Ah.
and you played the other art.
I've seen so many, it's hard to remember.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I don't have a basic, so no point in doing that. Untap.
So you have pretty free reign this turn to do whatever you want.
Yeah, unfortunately this hand needs a lot of help. Preferably Bloodbraid Elf?
Bloodbraid help?
That's not a Bloodbraid. Activate Ravine.
Yep.
Play a Noble Hierarch.
Yep.
Swing for 5.
Go to 9.
And here is a Goyf.
Okay. Who's big?
Sure, go. So I got land. There's no creatures because I ate the creatures.
Yeah.
So.
I just have land, instant, sorcery.
And then I can add Planeswalker to that.
4/5.
4/5.
Untap. Draw a card. Shocked to see that there. Absolutely shocked. Serum Visions. Almost put that in my hand. wrong card. So, bottom top. Pass turn.
Untap. Come on, Bloodbraid.
I mean, statistically,
Draw for turn.
You should probably find one.
It's not Bloodbraid. God damn it. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Activate Raging Ravine.
Yeah. Before declare attacks, I guess I still have an opportunity to do that.
Yes.
So I'll do that. Cryptic will tap your team, draw a card.
Enter go.
Field or ruin the ravine. So we each get a basic.
Straight target, non-basic land, yeah. Just hoping it was like non-creature, non-land.
Yeah.
No, you had to activate that before. I don't have any basics, but I'll shuffle.
Okay.
Fail to find. Cut me into a Bloodbraid, would you?
Sure. And that card's a Bloodbraid. Alright. Untap. Yes! Entreat. For... I mean, I guess it doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Entreat for the bare minimum. 2.
2. Interesting.
I mean, you're at 8.
I'm at 8.
Good.
Untap.
And I got to call an 8 even if you can deal with one of them.
Draw for turn. Oh, baby. Here she is.
I
know,
did.
you did.
I did this. Okay.
You did this.
Yep, you got it.
Into...
Savage Nux.
Oh, my God.
Savage Nux.
Oh, my
hang
God.
on a sec, though. So, Savage Nux is a pain in the butt to deal with, so I'm going to counter Savage Nux and tap your team. I mean, could I have made it any more obvious when I entreat for 2 and leave up 4 blue?
I figured, but...
Yeah. Yep.
4.
I'll go to 5. Bolt, bolt.
Bolt, bolt.
You won 2 games in a row by doing that?
Oh my
Really? Okay, well, I mean, it was an easy block, but I wasn't expecting you to do that to me 2 games in a row.
No, you shouldn't. But here we are.
And you had the mana for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
I was thinking,
you got me.
I was thinking, if this guy resolved, then hey, at least I can give him haste, but...
That's so annoying because I could have traded with one and still had lethal.
And still had, but then the bolts would have just blown up the lethal. But
I guess that's true. Oh, all right. Well, sometimes you just play against Burn twice. All right, so that was this matchup. My God, that's long. Don't be shocked at all if this comes out on Wednesday because we've been filming for an hour and a half. So, yeah, that was this matchup. Nice to see Bloodbraid and Jace back, even though
very good last few turns.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that we got to show off the 2 new cards, Bloodbraid Elf and Jace. When realistically, what we showed off was you played a burn deck and I played a really bad control deck with no Jaces. But that's magic. So you will be seeing these cards in the future, probably in a deck that combines the 2 of them a little more interestingly than this one.
Yes.
But, yeah, so that was this, and we'll see you on Friday.
Bye.